talk about a movie that's coming out tomorrow, right? Yes, 10th
Mhm.
tomorrow.
The 10th.
Yes. How excited what's it like for you when you start you're finally a project you've been talking about, you worked on, it's being released. How do you feel?
I feel amazing. I mean, I think it's always I feel like when you make something that you're proud of, it makes it all so much better. Because I've always, ever since I was little, wanted to make movies that I've always watched growing up. And so for me, that's my favorite thing about this whole experience is making movies that I get giddy about because I grew up watching them. So yeah, I can't wait for everyone to see Lazarus. I think it's a great story. There's a lot of relatable elements in it, I feel like, and I don't think people are prepared for what's to come tomorrow. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it.
I had a chance to talk to Alec and I was like, I understand you started writing this before even the pandemic started.
Mm,
I was like,
wow.
I'm gonna throw some blame at you for bringing it to the universe.
Alec. Oh my gosh.
What was it
Uh,
like working with him?
he's literally the best. Like like an interview before this, he's literally texting me. He was like, "I'm so excited that you're here. I can't believe we're all together. The movie's about to come out." So I had the best experience. I guess it's always just been like my dream as an actor to work with a director that's as collaborative as Alec is. So I think I could say this is probably the best experience I've had on a project. And he was just absolutely lovely. I mean, he's so freaking talented, but not only that, he's an incredible person. So
And he mentioned about how he's always open to having everyone just collaborate and put their input. What's that like for you? What does it mean to you?
it means the world. Like I said, to have a director that's so collaborative, like it made me, like, I feel like it played a large part in me getting to bring Owen to life the best of my ability. It was because he always allowed us to be so vocal and to be a part of the creative and just talk about even things that we weren't comfortable with or things that we wouldn't think our character would do. We could always talk to him about it. And so to have an environment like that is an actor's dream.
Hmm. Now let's talk about your character Owen and creating him.
Yeah. Um I remember on initial meetings with Alec, like we were kind of talking about how we want Owen to look. We were kind of going back and forth if I should have facial hair or if we want it to be Buzz, we want tattoos everywhere. So we really created just this vision that we were super happy with. And I mean, I kind of got thrown into the mix like 2 weeks into filming. Like I remember I was doing press for Shazam, and all of a sudden I was there. And before I got there, I was dissecting my character and everything. But it was, I think, what was so surprising is, you never have really directors texting you being like, I can't wait for you to be here and to be in this world. Like, you're going to be so incredible. Like, and I think that's why I was so excited to be a part of this because there's so much passion from the director, from all the producers, from the entire cast. So much passion. So much passion.
Your character's one of those that were it's very skeptical, but at the end rooting for him.
Yeah.
So how was it to create these faces of Owen?
Well, Owen's very complex, I'd say. And it was kind of difficult for me, I think, too, because I did most of I think most people don't really know. Like I always have my friends ask me, like, how do movies get shot? Like, do they usually like do it from like the beginning, like the start of the movie, all the way to the end? And I'm like, no, we're filming scenes that are all over the place throughout the entire movie. It's not like we start from the beginning and finish the movie. Um, so I think for me, like I said, I didn't have a lot of time going into it. Like I was kind of the first scene I had was Owen. It was the fight with the Imogen and Maeve, and Owen's just standing there. So that was my first scene, and I'm like, oh my god, like these girls are going hand. Like I'm just getting like warmed up to the character. We're here. Oh my gosh, I hope I do this right. But no, I love being a part. Like I said, working through the creative with him. I don't feel like you get to do that all the time with the director, and getting to work with Katie and Sarah were amazing, and Ashley. So I don't know, it all just seemed very seamless and easy, and it just worked out perfectly, and we made a movie, and it's great.
And it was great. It was nice to see Ashley too. What was your experience working with her?
She's lovely. She's had such a profound career. Obviously everyone who doesn't look up to Ashley Judd's work. So I think there was a pinch me moment. Definitely when I was doing a couple scenes with her, it was like, oh my god, I gotta stay in it. But I'm also like, I have a scene with Ashley Judd, like that's so cool. So I don't know. I love just being around other people that I love learning. Like I think it's you always learn so much on set, and being on set's like school for me. I get to learn from all these incredible actors and actresses, and gain knowledge and advice from them. So
Right now that you were talking about coming into Lazareth from Shazam Press, what was it like to kind of from all of that craziness and wide
yeah,
experience and then going down to the forest, maybe the middle of nowhere?
no, it was pretty trippy. Like I because I really wanted to have enough time to prepare. Like this was a project that I was super passionate about. I didn't just want to go into it like and half-ass it. No. So it was kind of hard to balance that with like all the press that I was doing, mixed with like I have to figure out how I want to play this character. So luckily, I got enough time, and was able to follow up with Alec and have calls, or else I think would have been a little worried. I think because it's a lot, especially not having enough time to really prep your character. I feel like I didn't have that, but I'm very happy with the performance, and just can't wait for tomorrow.
Mhm. Now, before I wrap up, I have to ask you about music.
Tell me.
Yes. Tell me about I mean, you had a release not too long ago in March.
Yes, I did. Music's finally starting to roll out music again. Very excited. I have a new song actually dropping tomorrow, the same day as the movie. That was kind of like a surprise for all the fans. So everyone's excited. I'm happy. I've always had a passion for music and acting, and acting just kind of happened first. So I plan on pursuing both, and I'm pumped. I can't wait for the music journey.
So does that mean if you had to pick one, would it be music?
Um, it's so hard. It's like once I'm doing like if I'm in the moment and I'm like filming a movie, I'm like, all right, this is my bread and butter, like this is my favorite thing. And then when I'm in the recording studio, I say the same thing. So I couldn't pick between both. They're both my life. Obsessed.
So is there if there were one of those classical musicals that you had a chance to do, which one would it be?
Oh my gosh. Like theater? Well, I started off doing musical theater, so I probably say God, I wish I could go back in time and do Oliver again or Mary Poppins. I was in Oliver. I played a Fagin Boy the first time. My first ever theatrical production, and I played the Fagin Boy. I thought I was the coolest guy ever. I wasn't Oliver. I was the Fagin Boy. But no, I love musical theater and would love to even to do a movie that incorporates singing and acting. Getting to do both of my passions for one project and combining the two would be cool.
Since they keep doing these remakes, I think you would be perfect for like maybe in 10 years, like a new version of La La Land. I'm just
For
saying.
sure. If it's La La Land, if it's a biopic of some sort, I'm definitely interested for sure.
Yeah, you have the physique, you have it all. And that's like
I'm
if you're
trying.
thinking, I'm like La La
Nancy, I'm
Land would
trying.
be
It's hard.
perfect. Okay, we're putting it in the universe.
It's out there. You're right. I hope it does its thing.
Thank you so much for your time. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thanks for the interview. You're awesome.
Of course. Thank you. And look forward to seeing more of you.
Thank you.
You take care.
Awesome. Thanks, Nancy. Have a good day.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.